Hello, 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 and welcome to our Sunday afternoon live. How are you all doing? Hello, Exotic Expression. How are you doing? RK, hello, hello. Mariah, hey all. How is everyone working on the most challenging chapter and realizing may have to be broken into 2 chapters? It'll be a relief to finally work this chapter out one way or the other. Don't be afraid to try it both ways. It might be what it needs. All right. Hey, Juliet. Oops, I'm messing with my screens. Let's do that, right? RK, yay, made it. This time works better for me. Excellent. Mariah, hi. And Juliet says hi. Okay, guys, come on in. Oh, I just realized I didn't grab something. Give me 1 second here, guys. I will get this over here. There. Come on. Okay, I'll come back to this, and hopefully I didn't break anything in that doing that. You never know. So we had an amazing group last night. So much writing happened. It was awesome. So thank you guys for joining me who made it last night, and thank you for joining me today. Okay, this or that. Check that out. Facebook user, I'm here. Yay, I've been stuck for 2 weeks and wrote 156 words. I need some inspiration. Let's see who this is. Ellen, if you go into the description for this live in Facebook, there's a permission for restream if you want to show your name. Hello, Elaine. Good morning from Oz. Hello, hello. Michelle, good afternoon, everyone. Juliet finished 1 proposal last night. Now to finish my 2nd one. Awesome. Great job. So for anyone that is new around here, we do things a little differently. We do 4 25-minute sprints, so that's pretty standard. But we don't do just a 5-minute break. Within that break, we do a 2-minute micro sprint plan that sets you up for success and gets you focused on what you're going to write in just the next sprint. We don't worry about the rest of the day, the rest of the year, the rest of our lives. We're just going to focus on that 25 minutes and what we need to accomplish in it. Let's see here. Hopefully everyone will find us here. It had a bit of a rocky start, and I'm not entirely sure why. So there may be a bunch of people gathering and joining us shortly here, or it may have recovered. I don't know. It's the fun of YouTube, guys. Okay, so who has their coffee or tea or their water, their words, their notebooks? Who's ready to get some writing done? I am going to resort myself here a little. Okay. So let's dive in, and first off, what are you working on today? I am still working on re-outlining, partly because there's certain pieces that with the restructure I haven't quite figured out. So I'm trying to maximize conflict. I'm trying to fix from the first draft that a lot of stuff just happens to the main character. I'm trying to make it be that she is the one who is creating this, and trying to get this to be a far more powerful narrative. Oh, you found it, Alan. Thank you. Perfect. Dina, hello. Okay, I think everyone's starting to find us. Hopefully, like I said, that was an odd start. It launched the regular video for about 16 seconds, and then that was the end of that. So I'm not entirely sure what it did. We'll find out. Okay, guys. A lot of you were asking yesterday. We do believe Double Down Day is going to be in its standard slot of the first Saturday, so it should be next Saturday. That'll mean if we are running it, which we should be, I will be running it. I will be running my regular event time slot of 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Just see if you guys want to put that in your calendar. Hello, Daisy. Welcome. Okay. Let's dive in and do our first 2-minute micro sprint plan. I think we have a good group here so far. I know there's going to be a few people who join because of how it started, but I don't want you guys to have to wait too long to get writing. So we're going to use the prompt in the first sprint or in the next sprint, depending if these are your first words today. What you're trying to reveal on the page about character, plot, or setting, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do, and what you're trying to get your protagonist to prove or prevent. The action steps you're going to need to take to get this to work. So in other words, basically you can do it as a beginning, middle, and end of the chapter or scene. You can figure out simply where they need to end up from where they begin. Not worry about the middle. Let the middle be a little bit of a surprise for you. Allow more of the creative juices to happen. Just try to give yourself keep yourself from going off on a tangent, like me. And also then your resources you're going to need. That can be tea, coffee, that could be your index cards, your notebooks, your another file on your computer, whatever that is. Make sure it's accessible so you can refer to it without interrupting the flow of writing. Mariah, not really working on anything concrete, just writing down some stuff and concepts for a new idea, brainstorming. Let's see how it goes. Sounds good. Phyllis, start working on a revision plan for my manuscript now that it's in a tool. You have to tell us how you're feeling about Fictionary. It's very new. Tell us if it's awesome. Resources, Fictionary, Microsoft Word, and Scrivener. Okay. Now, how are you going to balance all three of those? Okay, guys, so let's dive into our first 2-minute micro sprint plan. In the first sprint, I will. These are my first words of the day. Or if you've already written, in the next sprint, I will. And go. 2-minute timer going up, guys. In the next sprint, I will. Oh, geez. Oh my, what is going on? Okay. Here. I put Apple Pencil in there for a minute. I think she's low. Okay, so what do we got here? Phyllis, I can upload from my Microsoft Word taken to both tools. That makes sense. Louise, add more words to this book. Same goal, I want to finish this one. Ashley, hi. Hello, hello. So happy because I never get to do these, but we got home early from church today. Sweet. Daisy, by the way, I'm still on vacation doing my personal writing retreat in Bad Gastein, where my new series is taking place. Ooh, that's nice. Little jealous. Juliet, in this first sprint, I need to read over the couple of paragraphs I started last month to figure out what needs change to write the rest of it. Interesting. Let's see here. To exotic expression, Daisy, that's awesome. I just arrived to an Airbnb today for a solo retreat. It is so nice having zero distractions. Oh my, I'm so happy you guys are getting to do that. RK, I need to finish my first draft on my male-male romance. I'm reaching a deadline. How much time do you have? And how can we help? Daisy, absolutely, to exotic expression. Facebook user, hey Bryn, if you want to be able to show your name, there's a permissions in the description for Restream, if you want to click that. Phyllis, in the next sprint, I'm going to work on familiarizing myself with Fictionary, then start looking at how my draft is organized in the tool. Facebook user, that's Bryn. Still editing over here. Okay. Elaine, in the sprint, aiming for 500 words. The one man who can clear them from suspicion is dead when they arrive to talk to him. Well, that's not helpful. Terrible. Alan, adding narrative to my book. I have too much dialogue. Also, I need to add more conflict. It's too nice. I hear you. Yeah, it's like I said, everything was kind of happening to the character, and it just kind of. It's like no. I need her to be an active player in her own destruction and that of others. RK one day and won't make it, but that's okay. Needed to rewrite some scenes so the story is better now. How much wiggle room do you have on your deadline? Hello, Travis. Welcome. Mariah, in this first sprint, I'll try to think about some basic stuff that I want to have in the project, because at the moment I only have the genre sci-fi fantasy, more leaning on the fantasy. Okay. Hey Bryn, I'm at another sprint on YouTube, but I wanted to come to yours too, so I came to Facebook Laugh Loud. If only I could write double. Okay, we need to clone Bryn so she can get double the product out. It's not a bad idea, shall we? Okay, I'm 70% in on the story and hopefully can finish it this coming week. You've got this. You've got this. We have lives tomorrow morning with Angela, tomorrow evening with Lisa, Tuesday and Thursday we have Diane, we have Lisa again on Tuesday night, we have Melissa on Wednesday early evening, and then of course we've got and then we got Double Down Day on Saturday, guys. So, or we should. I have not gotten official confirmation, but we all believe that's what it is. We have not heard otherwise. Hello, Marielle. Trying to finish my chapter. Hope to do that tonight. Well, let's see if these 4 sprints can help you to do that. Okay, guys, let's dive into our first sprint of the afternoon. 25 minutes. RK, it's my day off tomorrow. Jump in as much as I can. Time zones are tough though. Angela's will probably be better for you, and I know that Lisa comes on a bit earlier. She's like, I think she comes on at 8 p.m. I do believe that's what it is. So she might work out for you for a little bit. I know it'll be a little late for the later part of it, but it might help. Okay, guys, let's dive in. 25 minutes, first sprints. Let's start strong and let's finish strong around here, as we always do, as we get all the words on the page and out of our heads. Good luck, guys. I'll see you on the other side of 25. How did you make out? I got a few cards down. I got a few notes down. I had charged my Apple Pencil in there as well, as it had didn't have enough power to go. I love them because they do charge really, really fast, but so I just turned to pen and paper for a moment to see it and wrote up my thoughts that way. So that was pretty cool. Michelle, 238 words. Nicely done. And hello, Lori. I'm glad that you found us. A pre-order form for a conference I'm attending in July. Interesting. Alicia, hello. Joining from France, where my friend and I are on a writing retreat. Oh, so jelly, guys. Lane, 611, that's sprint. RK, 549, not as much as I want it, but good enough. If it gets the story moving forward, it's good. Phyllis, good sprint. Finished my task with sprint, working kind of slowly today. Hit it pretty hard last night. Be kind to yourself. Yeah, you killed it last night, so be kind to yourself, and you're using new software. Little self-care here. Juliet, I got the first part of the proposal read, now working on making it to the midpoint. Interesting. Daisy read 2 pages. Inca, hello, here in time for the next sprint. Hey all, hope the words are flowing. So far, everyone seems to be doing quite well. Mariah, well, I still don't have a solid plot or ideas for even one character, but I've managed an inciting incident that would open the novel and a fitting title. Not bad, and congratulations to the rest. Titles are hard. That's a pretty big thumbs up on that one. And having the inciting incident, that's good. You can populate the scene as the ideas come to you. Who is best to get mixed up into that scene, right? Bryn, back over to YouTube. Got 8 pages edited, just a couple pages left. You're so close. Ellen, wow, 729 words. I need to attend these sprints more often. I put what I think is a great start to a super... What is confulial scene? I have to look up that word. Is that a typo or is that something I don't know? Inca, titles are hard. I wrote a whole 6-book series before I even had one title. Oh, I hear ya. I had a title. I loved the title, but the title no longer works for the story. Although, if this new twist goes in here, maybe I could reclaim it, and I kind of want to. Exotic expression, definitely time to get up and move around a little bit, make some tea, and prepare for the next sprint. Awesome. Alexis, 6 pages of edits and oversteep my green tea. Oh, that's not a good flavor. Hide some sugar in there and help it out. No, it's green tea. You can't even do that. More hot water. Cut your losses and make another tea. Options. Okay, guys, let's dive in and do our next 2-minute micro sprint plan. Hopefully my iPad will decide it's all friendlier and happier with me right now. Actually, before we do that, let's do another round of this or that. So, okay, music or silence? Which one awakens your creativity better? Let us know. And as you think about that, let's do our 2-minute micro sprint plan. And in the next sprint, what you're trying to reveal, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do, easy for me to say, right? The action steps you're going to take to make that happen. Let's do it, guys. And then you guys can tell me as well, music or silence in your answers. Okay, guys, 2 minutes up. Let's do this. Okay. Well, I just figured out a most excellent solution. It keeps my character in the strange world versus going back to the safety of home. I'm loving it, and I'm very excited to get that down there. Okay, what do we got? Okay, ooh, let's see. Sorry, this thing pumps a little more than I can do sometimes. Where are we? I'm going to try drinking it and hope for the best. I love the tea options. I had a nice sushi chamomile tea before the session. Nice. That's easy. Music from RK. Jennifer just hopping in. Music, brand music, but not with words. I hear you on the words. Oh, words and I'm done. And the more I like it, the less I can listen to it while I'm trying to write. Elaine, that sounds crazy, but you know what I mean. Elaine, I do like music in the background as long as there's no lyrics. Alexis, I'm usually able to listen to my music files for a book, but this time I can only listen to rain ambience videos. Interesting. Definitely music. Well, you guys are in the right group then here. Mariah, hard, but I'm going with music because sometimes I find one song that's perfect for a project and it's really helps me get in the mood for it. Awesome. Juliet, this sprint I plan to write several paragraphs to get to the midpoint of the story. Perfect. Alicia, silence, puts in earbuds. Let's see here. Louise was interrupted, but I'm back. So glad you're here. Thank you for joining us, Louise. Inca, music, usually movie soundtrack. Okay, orchestra. Oh, I never thought about that. That's perfect. It's got all the emotion in it. Silence is an option in my house. I love making playlists for my work in progress too. Awesome. RK, I just continue until the scene is finished. They're having a late breakfast and need to kill some time until they can visit one of the main character's mothers. Awesome. Elaine to Alexis. I love the rain ambience videos too. When I can't do music, the white noise helps. Perfect. Jude, quiet works for me. Non-vocals next. Phyllis, by the end of the sprint, I will have updated my Canva board and plan for the week. Planning, yes, that's something I should do today. Phyllis, I like music, light jazz or instrumental, and nature sounds sweet. Elaine, next sprint goal, 500 words, confront the possible bad guy. Ooh. Yeah, I need to figure out now that this what I'm about to write is new and I gotta see how it works, but I do like that it keeps her, like I said, trapped in the strange world, the new world, where she is going to be incredibly uncomfortable. And I'm loving it because there's so much potential tension for this. To Alexis to Elaine, yes, exactly, perfect. Okay, guys, let's do. Let me see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any because that was scrolling really fast for me. I need to figure out how to put a little more on my screen so I have a little more chat window. Phyllis to the Riser, how did the scene go with your character who was meeting the family member for the first time? I am knee deep in it. Things have just gotten, it works with one. There's joy with one, which surprises her. The one that she expects to go well doesn't. And then something else happens that now she has to rely on them. So it'll be an interesting scene to develop. Okay, guys, let's dive in and do our, oops. Okay, hold on, let me get back there. Okay, should be up to date there. Okay, guys, let's dive into our next sprint so we can all see what happens with our plans and make them happen on the page. I like that plot twist. I know, right? Okay, guys, let's dive in and let's throw those plot twists on the page. 25 minutes, guys. Good luck, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, guys, let's dive in and let's throw those plot twists on the page. 25 minutes, guys. Good luck, and I'll see you on the other side. So how did you make out? Mariah had a question for the group. What would you consider more of a symbolism for chaos, a raven or crow, or Ouroboros, a snake biting its own tail? What do you guys think? Okay, hold on, let me see if I can get, okay, I'm gonna scroll back here a little bit. I think I wanna find one. So Ashley is doing more fiber work, but she's dying to get back into writing. Mary, hi, have a few minutes and very glad to be able to spend them all with you. That's perfect. With all of, I think, all of us. So Phyllis, great sprint. She had to head out. She's got errands to run. She's going to join us next weekend. Mary, I'll go with the birds, personal preference, but either one would work well, I think. Exotic expression, need to find a new location for working. Computer's about to die and no outlet near me. Probably should have fully charged it before I started. Whoops. Ooh, good luck. I hope there's a charger nearby and that will, you can continue with your words. If not, paper and pen and type that stuff in after. Keep the flow going. Alexis, I've edited 107 pages today, 70 more to go tomorrow, and then it's going to be to the editor. Ooh, that's awesome. Alexis, thanks for the sprints. You're so welcome. Elaine, 644, that sprint. Still not confronted possible bad guy yet, but next sprint for sure. You've got this. Sprint, finished the huge edit and shifted over to formatting ebooks and updating my website. Nice. Daisy, 3 more pages read, added a bit of dialogue. Inca, 403, that was a tough one, but you made it through and you made progress. Jennifer, glad I could join you all today, finishing up a craft book study assignment. Interesting. RK, 643, better, jumped to another scene, couldn't get into it, so I'll try that again tomorrow. Some scenes take more time. Juliet, almost to the midpoint for the proposal, going much better than yesterday. Nice, you're getting better at it. You're getting used to it, probably. Alicia, 755 words for me. Great sprint. That is a great sprint. Ellen, I'm getting the words. However, my conflict is still lacking. I may have my husband help me with this one. He's great with conflict. I love it. Alicia, my writing buddy hit 5K in her manuscript. Sweet, awesome. I have my character hiding down in a cellar, hiding out and hoping that they don't get caught, with someone who is angry that she is there and blames her for all of it. And it is kind of her fault, so she can't really pretend that it isn't hers. Okay, guys, let's dive in. Oh, 1 minute, Juliet. I have to write proposals for all of mine. This is my 10th book. You'd think I'd be better by now. Hey, you're getting better. You are getting better. Be kind to yourself. And I have a feeling a proposal is somewhat like writing a novel, and each one is a little bit different, so be kind. Okay, guys, let's dive into our, actually we are at the midpoint. So if you have not gotten out of your chair to stretch or to move, time to stand up and stretch. If you've only been drinking coffee and tea, water might be time for some water. Just a little self-care there. But let's dive in and do our next 2-minute micro sprint plan. Marielle, finished my chapter with a lot of pain left out, so now I can go to another chapter. Awesome. Okay, guys, in the next sprint, what you're trying to reveal, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do, what action steps you're going to take to make that happen, any questions you have about the scene that have, maybe if it's been bugging you or if you've been struggling with it, or simply to help get the mind in the right place to write this scene, and the resources you're going to need to do this. So let's do this, guys. 2-minute timer going up. In the next sprint, I will. Okay. Complications and conflict. What did you come up with? Exotic expression, going to use the sprint to get my next area set up. I guess the universe is telling me to write at an actual desk instead of on the couch. Love it. Mariah, well, I think about the symbolism. Thanks, Mary, for your answer. In the sprint, I'll try to go more in depth of the why of the inciting incident. I have 2 dead people and no solid murderer. Okay. Do you have any suspects? Who is the most interesting murderer? RK, switching to another story because of another deadline. Yeah, and why not making it any easier? Need to add my beta readers next week for the first half of the story. Oh, you are being unkind to yourself, RK. Karen, 334 last sprint. Well done. I haven't figured out what awaits the main character up the stairs. And if I go with the plan that I want, I am conflicted now whether or not I do this. This is gonna be tough on the character. Elaine, the sprint, 500 words, confront possible bad guy. You've got this. Okay, guys, let's take our microsprint plans and let's put them on the page. 25 minutes. Good luck, guys. I'll see you on the other side. I will possibly take a short break, guys, just to put a more ice in my water and to move around myself. But I'll make sure you guys are writing first. Inca, I need to finish this hellish scene and get into the next one for the sprint. Oh, be kind. And you know what? Go to point form if you need to. If it's really fighting you, that way you can move on and you can go back and make it all nice and pretty later. Taryn, water monster is haunting dreams while main character him is looking for main character her. Alicia must finish this chapter. You can do this. RK, I know, laugh loud, but it works so far until it won't, but I'll deal with it if that happens. Chaos is my middle name, remember? So KHOAS? Okay, guys, let's dive in. 25 minutes. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, guys, let's dive in. 25 minutes. I'll see you on the other side. Oop. So how did you do? How did you make out? I have her. I let the worst case scenario occur. She wants to just dive in and fix it. That's not really an option, so we'll see what happens. How did you guys make out? Ashley finished with Fiverr stuff for now, so she's writing finally. Awesome. Mariah, okay, managed to get an inciting incident, a plot twist, and some aspects of the magical system. Cool, but there's other things that I gotta do, so I'll leave it here. Thank you so much for the sprints. I hope you have a great night, Mariah. Sorry. Let's see, Elaine, 553, that sprint, and I still haven't got to confronting possible bad guy. Next sprint for sure. You got this. Guys, remember to like and subscribe so you know the next time I'm going live and for any new content that comes up. Juliet, I made it to the black moment, almost done with the proposal. Mary, your story sounds good. Oh, thank you. Alicia, chapter is going super well. Not done, but close. That's good. Ashley got 684 that time. That one, awesome. RK 701. It's the RH story. One of her men finally embraces his demon side, but now something. What was this one? RH. Something dark takes over her mind and disconnect with her men when she's trapped into a dark cellar room. Ooh, I think. Ooh, you just gave me goosebumps. Oh, I'm excited for that. Daisy, thank you. You're welcome. Bryn, finished website update. Nicely done. Okay, guys. We are about to dive into our last 2-minute micro sprint plan. So the one thing we do with that, it's a little bit differently than the other ones, is as it is our last sprint, we want to set ourselves up for success for the next time we pick up our writing. So we're going to try to incorporate into that plan how we're going to finish off so that we can pick up our writing easily the next time we write. Inca 473, and this scene still isn't finished. I'll definitely finish the next sprint. You've got this. Ellen, having a great day. It feels so good. This is my first novel, and I have a question. What is the average word count for a chapter? Some people try to work with around 3,000 words, but honestly, a chapter is what it needs to be. So don't be adding extra information if it doesn't need to be there. Sometimes if it starts getting past the 3,000 into the 4,000 or 5,000, some people opt to split it into 2 just so it feels it's a quicker read that way. And often people will, as they're reading, if they look ahead and they see that the next chapter is really, really long and it's late at night, when, face it, a lot of us read, that is enough of kind of a deterrent that people will put the book down for the night. If you do short chapters, then very often people will keep reading and past their bedtime because it feels like it's just one more short chapter. So that's kind of the thinking behind that. Daisy, I'll head out. It's almost 11 p.m. here. Time for bed. See you soon. Definitely thank you for joining us, Daisy. Have an excellent sleep and rest, and I hope tomorrow is amazing for you. Alicia, thanks so much for the Sunday sprints. You are so welcome, Alicia. Ashley, oh wow, that's late. It's 5 p.m. here in New England. Bryn, go to potato chip chapters 1 to 2K. Therefore, James Patterson's chapters are 250 to 500 words. Yeah, they're really snappy, right? And it kind of makes it for that quick read. But again, only do it if it is fitting to your story and that pace makes sense, right? Ellen, thank you. You're welcome. Ashley, I always end my chapters with cliffhangers. Evil cackle. Learned it at a writer's conference. Yes, that is another cool way to do it. Writers will love you and hate you at the same time for it, because for that exact reason, you read past your bedtime. And I mean, how many of us have done it? Ashley, never thought about chapter length though. Yeah, I'm not sure where that comes from. There's a lot of people who do seek to have an exact definition of it, and it is something that I think it's not going to help you in the long run, because every chapter is its own unit of time and place within your story, and you just need to make sure that what's in there needs to be in there. And often just the best advice is try not to close the scene at the end. Make sure there's something sort of unanswered as you move forward, so that you're always enticing the reader to keep going. Mary, I must fly. Thank you so much for the fellowship today. You are so welcome, and thank you for joining us. Ashley, I get emails from readers all the time saying I kept them up too late. Wonderful complaint. Love it. Taryn, trash drafts don't need chapters at this point. I just think about scene breaks, page breaks. Smart, definitely. Although if you're working in something like a Google Doc, put some kind of header in between. Otherwise, it is pure torture later on when you try to split it all up. Inca, I don't even think about chapters until drafting. I write by scene, then carve it into chapters after it's all done. Perfect, makes sense. Okay, guys, let's dive into our final 2-minute micro sprint plan. Where am I here? So what you're trying to reveal, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, the action steps you're going to take, the resources you're going to need, and where you want to end up, so the next time you write you can pick up your writing and just jump right on in. Okay guys, in the next sprint let's do this. Okay, what did you come up with? Let's see. Exotic expression. Definitely will be easier to focus tomorrow. Today, getting acclimated to the new space, unpacking, etc. After dinner, I think it will be a little easier to flow with everything. Yeah, because you have to get comfortable where you are. Juliet, in this final sprint, I am finishing the proposal. Awesome. I am emotionally torturing my character because she went there with one idea in mind, one thought in mind, and now she's realizing that none of this separation was their fault. And now she has to figure out that what to do next. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how this develops fully on the page, but I feel this is going to be a very emotional next few scenes and a very difficult choice for her to make, but she will be making it. Jennifer, in the next sprint, I will I'm reading the top line. I will expose my character's flaw in a characteristic moment with the goal of adding depth and humanity to the character without weakening the character. Ooh, that's interesting. It's an interesting way of seeing it. Why not weakening though? Like, is it uncharacteristic, or does it mess with your plot? RK, someone is taking her, and I wanted her men to save her, but they can't, and disappears in front of their eyes. Didn't mean to do that, but well, I'm doing it anyway. Yes, I now have a character who has been taken as well. That wasn't planned. But it is actually lining everything up. It's similar to a scene that I had, but now it's happening because of her actions and because of what she's chosen to do. And it is a mistake that she is desperately going to try to fix. But it is something that is going to complicate things so beautifully throughout the story. But it wasn't entirely planned. Elaine, the sprint, 500 words, confront possible bad guy, reveal actual bad guy, and leave it there to pick up later this afternoon. Sweet. Inca, I'm at the pre-climax reveal stage where all the revelations are hitting my characters. Only a few more scenes, then they'll be going into battle. Oh, awesome. Okay, exotic expression, going to focus on dinner and getting settled so can get writing in before bed later. Thanks for hosting. You are so welcome. Always look forward to your lives. Have a great day, everyone. Beautiful. You have an excellent meal, and I hope you can get settled down and find the perfect spot to just curl up with your writing and get it all on the page. RK, ooh, that sounds good. Okay, guys, let's dive into our final sprint. As always, we start strong, so let's finish strong and get that stuff on the page. Be kind to yourself, set yourself up for success the next time you pick up your writing, and get it out, get the flow going. I hope this one is your best sprint yet. I'll see you guys on the other side. Good luck. So how did you guys make out? I just had Plotter fail me greatly. Everything that I had done has now gone. Not even sure what it did. It did a weird thing and then it was all gone. So thankfully we do our 2-minute micro sprint plan, and I have notes all over the place, and I'm gonna go back to physical index cards because I'm not happy. It's, you know, the only thing I say is that was still the brainstorming and the index card stage, the scene card stage. I can recreate that. The other way, yeah, I don't know. It just suddenly went bloop and that was gone. I'm like, weird. Bryn, oh no, exactly. Okay, thanks for the sprint, Tracy. You are so welcome. 854, yay. Elaine, oh no. Yeah, it's okay. It took me a moment to, yeah, I just learned that. Elaine, it's pretty buggy sometimes. Yeah, this is what I get for thinking it was doing an awesome job. My mistake. Ashley got 1,800 words written so far. I think the last 2 sprints, not sure when I switched from work to writing. Ooh, that's an amazing word count. Elaine, I've erased whole outlines before. You know what? It's going to come back bigger and better, and I know where it needs to be. Like I said, I have all my notes. It just sucks. Oh well. Thus is life. Ellen's story timeline and logistics issues showed themselves. I spent the sprint trying to figure this out. Thank you for the sprints. They are so helpful. You are so welcome. Juliet finished the proposal. Awesome! Well done, guys. Louise, awesome work to Ashley. Definitely. That's beautiful word count. And she got to work. She got to get into her writing, which is awesome. Okay, guys. I will be back next weekend in the event time slot of 5 to 7 p.m. for our double down day. We will have 4 or 5 sprinting sessions that day, so come and check us out, and the Heart Breathings link is in the description. If you guys haven't hit the subscribe button, do that now so you'll automatically get a notification when I go live. Inca 677 that time finished that scene. This next one is practically writing itself. Thanks for sprints. You're so welcome. Hope your work returns and it was just a glitch. Oh, it seems to be gone, but I am going to try and see if I open up on my computer if it will play nice. We'll see. Elaine, I got 683 that sprint and got 2,500 words this whole session. Thank you so much for hosting. These sprints really help. You are so welcome. Jennifer, thank you for sprinting, or the sprints. You are so welcome. Louise, I have about 10 paragraphs to write to finish the never-ending book. Yay, thanks for the sprints. 10 paragraphs, that's pretty good. You've got it. You'll finish it today. Okay, guys, I'll see you on Saturday, if not throughout the week. Come and join us. Angela is tomorrow morning at 6 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Lisa is at 8 p.m. Eastern, I do believe. I think she's still doing the 3 hours. Michelle, thank you. You're so welcome. Taryn got 620 overall, and much obliged. Thank you for joining us. Okay, guys, I will see you next week, if not throughout the week, and I'm going to go war with my iPad now. Have an excellent rest of your day, the rest of the week, and get out and enjoy some sunlight and some fresh air, and make sure you move around a bit. Okay, guys, have a good one.